Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently I have been dealing with a new issue, which is that I have taken on too much on my plate. I found myself juggling too many projects, and while I knew what I wanted to do in each of them, I was just not able to find the time to get things done. So I've worked on this for a couple of weeks and I've come up with a few frameworks that really helped me. So now I'm going to share those with you. Weekly overview. Pick a day of the week, take 1 hour and write down everything that you have to do. Everything that is in your mind, just write down in a list. If you're making it digital, it's easier. I would recommend that you do this along with somebody who becomes your accountability partner. So every week do this with that same person and they are your accountability partner and you are theirs. So you have somebody to discuss this with. Once you've made this list, arrange those things into time bound and not time bound. Now, items that are not time bound are things that you would like to do, but they are not urgent. Like for example, learning to play the guitar or learning how to juggle a football. These are things you would like to do at some point, but even if you don't do them right now, it's okay. Now, importantly, take 1 hour slot some point in the week, block it for one of the not time bound things. Now get to the time bound items. Now in this list, there will be some things that are recurring that you have to keep doing every day or every week or every month. Arrange those items according to the frequency. So for example, things that you do every day could be going to the gym. Things you do every week could be getting grocery, and monthly items could be paying your bills or getting a haircut, whatever. These are things that eventually become habits. They form the core of your schedule. For now, schedule slots in your calendar for these tasks by day and by time. Don't worry if you find yourself changing some of these after some time, because it takes some time to figure out what is your ideal schedule. But rearranging a schedule is better than not having a schedule at all. Trust me. I'll be putting out a video on how to form habits very soon on this channel, so subscribe if you want to learn more about that. Now, one thing I've learned is that if you can just solve for this much, which is taking some time out for the not time bound things and ensuring that your habits are in place, your life is already pretty comfortable. But taking it to the next level means figuring out how to do the time bound sporadic things well. These are things that you have to do suddenly or sporadically, once or twice, like fill out a form or do research for a particular project. And these are also the tasks that actually take up a lot of your attention. So here are 5 frameworks to get these things done. Number 1, show, don't tell. Now, we all like to talk about what we are going to do. We all like to make plans and tell our friends about those plans. But unfortunately, just saying these things makes us less productive. So always show what you have already done and do not talk about what you are going to do, except with your accountability partner. This way, not only will you keep your motivation levels high, but you also have something solid on which you can build. So make sure you document whatever it is that you do. Framework number 2 is timed to-do lists. Whenever you make a to-do list, just write down how much time do you think this task will take. I've noticed that the main reason for procrastination is because our brain overestimates how much time it will take for you to do a simple task. How many times has this happened to you that you're putting off a task for a day, a week, a month, and when you finally get down to it, it's done in like 10 minutes and you wonder, why did you wait for so long? Just put the estimated time next to a task and you'll find that you are much more keen on doing that. Framework number 3 is differentiate between growth tasks and housekeeping tasks. Now, there are some things that you do in order to grow, to learn, to become a better person. These things are exciting, that take up your attention in a good way. And then there are housekeeping tasks, things that aren't really exciting, that are kind of boring, but you still need to do them in order to move on with life, like paying bills, answering emails, filling out a form, calling people back. All these things can be a little mindless, but they keep coming in the way of your flow. So club all of them together and finish 10-15 at a time. And remember that as you progress in your career, eventually you will hire someone to do all of these tasks. Remember that your growth will come from the tasks that require learning, creativity, pattern recognition, and talking to people smarter than you. Framework number 4 is keep your larger goal in mind. It's very easy to forget where you are eventually headed when you get caught up in the everyday nonsense of unfinished tasks. Always keep in mind what you eventually want to do and align all of your small tasks in that direction. And whenever you come across something that doesn't seem to match up with your ultimate goal, be brave enough to just let it go. Tell people that, hey, I don't think I want to do this because I don't see how it'll add to my life. Get rid of the tasks that don't really add to your larger goal. And finally, framework number 5 of getting things done is foundations. Remember that your productivity is only as good as your health. And by health, I mean your brain health and your body health. Focus on your sleep. Get 6 to 8 hours of good sleep. Take 5 minutes out each day for breath work and take 30 minutes every day to get some sort of movement and physical exercise in. It will do wonders for your productivity. So here are the frameworks of getting things done. I know that it can be overwhelming to do all of it, but break it down, follow the steps that I've described in this video, and I hope that you find things easier. I'll see you guys in the next video. All the best. Cheers.